Hi, I'm Peter from the Cat Gallery. As part of my daily exercise during the coronavirus lockdown, I thought it would be a nice idea to run our York Cat Trail. So that's what this video is all about. If you'd like to follow along, you can print out a trail leaflet from our website, thecatgallery.co.uk. I ran the trail on the 7th of April 2020 as my daily exercise close to home. I observed social distancing to the best of my ability. So sit back, relax, while I show you the cats of York and what the York streets look like during coronavirus lockdown. This is our cat, created by Jonathan Newdick. He arrived in 2011. He doesn't have a name. Okay, so we're going to leave the Cat Gallery on Low Petergate, and my run first takes me down Stonegate. We're looking for a cat called Gordon. He's modelled on a real cat who was born without eyelids on one eye and who wears an eye patch to prevent infections. He'll be coming up on the left in a moment. Here he is. So we're retracing our steps back up Stonegate towards the Minster, and we're going to turn left into High Petergate. I'm adding this commentary so that you can't hear me breathing heavily. Not running particularly quickly, but I guess quicker than a gentle amble. It'll take us 12 minutes in total. There's the Minster, and ahead of us is the Dean Court Hotel, the red brick building. I think I'm going to turn in a second just to have a look at the Minster. There we go, that's the west facade. And now, well, there it is again. Shortly I'm going to do a quick sprint down to the entrance to Museum Gardens. Here I go. Isn't it amazing how I can still talk normally whilst running that fast? Just shows how fit I am. There we are, that's the entrance to Museum Gardens. And if we now cross over the road, we will see the next cat. He's called Shambles, black cat. There he is. And now, running off down Lendal, past the Judge's Lodgings, and we're coming into St Helens Square. And I think we're going to turn just to have a look at the Guildhall there. And then we're going to run down very quickly down Kearney Street. Get out of breath after doing that. Here's the next cat. This is one really that you wouldn't notice unless you knew it was there. Right high up on a window ledge. And now we're going to do the rest of Kearney Street. Look how quiet it is. When was the last time you saw Kearney Street that quiet? Heading down towards Low Fosgate. It really is like a ghost town. Very quiet indeed. So I've turned into Low Fosgate, and a couple more cats coming up on the left. These are the two oldest cats that remain on buildings in York, put there by Sir Stephen Aitchison in the 1920s. No one really knows the history behind why the cats are in York. Some say to ward off evil spirits, some say to scare mice, some say other things, but the reality is I think nobody actually knows. We're heading on to Ouse Bridge now, and we're going to look to our right, and ahead on a roof ridge is a black cat. There he comes in the distance, getting closer. There he is. Okay, so we're going to cross Ouse Bridge and head down by the river. Now, because we're in lockdown, social distancing applies, so here we are. I've got to slow down because I've got someone taking their dog for a walk in front that I can't get past. So we'll take the time to enjoy the view of the river. King's Staithe it is we're heading down onto, and just ahead of us, in front of the lady with the dog, is the King's Arms pub. There it is, up ahead. This is the one that features in all the media reports when there's any sniff of flooding in York, because it basically has its toes in the water anyway. city pub, nice to sit outside on a summer's day. We're heading down towards South Esplanade, and 2 more cats coming up in a moment. Just trying to do my bit for social distancing there. Difficult to keep 2 metres away sometimes. So there are 2 more cats here at the junction of Friars Terrace, South Esplanade. They sit on sunny windowsills, no wonder they've stayed around. So we're not going that way, we're going back this way, and we're going to head up Peckett Street, doing our best to continue the social distancing. Up the steps and up Peckett Street, and we're going to see one of York's prestigious monuments in a moment, Clifford's Tower. There it is. We're not stopping though because we're doing cats today rather than tourist attractions. I'm going to sprint now. Off to the next cat. Here we go. Whew. Tiring going this fast, I can tell you. Here we are at the 3 tons. Peeping down at us. I'm going to run fast again because we're in the city centre. At M&S, and on the other side of the road is the Golden Fleece pub, supposedly one of the most haunted places in York, and they have a ghost cat, which is a really great cat. I really like that one, a really clever idea. Now, our normal cat trail, I've done it wrong here. I'm supposed to go down Fosgate first, but instead I've gone up Shambles. Hey ho, it doesn't really matter. So here we are, we're going up Shambles, which is one of the oldest streets in York, used to be full of butchers' shops. And there are 2 cats up here. One's an official one by Jonathan Newdick, who sculpted a lot of the cats, and one's a not official one. So that's the official one. And over here is the unofficial one. That's on the Edinburgh Woolen Mill building. We're heading now back down Shambles. And we're now going to go down Fosgate. Well, when I get there anyway. After we're a few minutes into the run now, so I'm starting to get a little breathy, maybe. So we're turning now into Fosgate, and I'm going to go quickly down here, just because I can. Past all sorts of interesting buildings, and here we are at the Warmgate Ale House, and there's their cat. And I'm going to run quickly back up again as well, just because we want to get to Colliergate and see Barnett's. Barnett's, one of York's most iconic independent stores, and this is that oh gosh, we've missed it. That's the only 2D cat on the trail. All the others are 3-dimensional. This is Barnett's other one, underneath the clock. Now, Tom Adams, who arranged for a lot of the cats to be put up, his offices were just there, and he put black cats on every building that he worked on, which is why there's a lot in this area. There's another one up here on the roof line. Now, originally there was just a cat, but then a workman put a pigeon up and made it look like the cat was chasing the pigeon, which is not how it was originally intended. This is King Square. We're leaving it to go down to St Andrew Gate, and we're going to find 2 more Tom Adams cats in a moment. Interestingly, the first one is a kitten, because it was a building that was wedged in where there was previously not one, and there was already a house number 1, so this was house number half and got a kitten. And this was number 1 here, and that's got a full-size cat on its balcony railing. I'm going to carry on down St Andrew Gate. You can see me there, well, my shadow anyway, and we're heading down towards Bartlegarth for the newest cat on the trail, and this has been put up on an eco house, which the owners have worked on over the last couple of years, and they've always wanted to have a cat trail cat, and now they have one. It's a Susie Marsh cat called Maxim Fishing, and it's coming up just about now. Okay, but we can't delay. We've got to head on up Bartle Garth. You can see the Minster in the background. And we're going to go round Bartle Garth and on towards Shambles. Now, I'll have to confess again that I've made a bit of a boo-boo again in a moment. You're running your own cat trail, you'd think you'd know where to go. Did I know where to go? No, I turned the wrong way in a minute. So here we are. I'm supposed to turn left, and what a numpty, I've gone right. So we'll just go right for a minute past this van while the brain whirs away slowly and thinks, am I going the right way? And I think yes, I've realised, no, that wasn't the right way. So let's go back this way. We're looking for the Goji vegetarian restaurant cafe, which is just down here a few yards, and they have a black cat on their building. Nearly there. There it is. Okay, and we're pretty much homeward bound now, but to take a more interesting route, we're going to head back up here and round the corner. So we're going to go past the stonemason's workshop, where they cut stone for York Minster, and we're also then going to go past the Minster School in a moment, which is on the left, and then in a moment, if we look to the right, we'll see the York Minster. This is the south facade, south door, and this is also where Constantine, the statue of Constantine, is. And we're not really going to stop for him, but we'll just go and have a quick up close. There we go. Past the south door, and then we're heading. There we are. That's the south facade heading. Oh my God! Social distancing. Eek. Sort of. That's Minster Gate, and we're now going to turn left back into Low Petergate, and we are back at the cat gallery. And that's pretty much all the cats. There is one inside the cat gallery as well, but we can't see that today because we're closed because we're on lockdown. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that whistle-stop tour. We'd love to welcome you to our shop once the coronavirus pandemic is over. But in the meantime, you can go shopping on our website, thecatgallery.co.uk. Thank you very much for watching.